Royal author Lady Colin Campbell claims that she's received tens of thousands of complaints about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Archewell Foundation engaging in political activism, which is prohibited for charities under US law. The Sussexes had set up nearly a dozen companies in Delaware, a US state that does not impose business transaction taxes nor high personal taxes. State filings showed that the couple registered 11 companies from April 2020 within the state, some of which were created to hold the Archewell charity trademark and its affiliated companies. Within these filings, over half of their new companies have been established for the entertainment business. 2 further companies were registered along with the previous companies on the same day it's now emerged. The Telegraph reported that the same lawyer and business manager, who worked on behalf of Meghan for years, registered these additional companies. The companies listed on public records in Delaware and California were incorporated by Meghan's attorney Richard Geno and a business manager Andrew Mayer. They look to be named deliberately for sentimental meaning to the couple, with one harking back to Meghan's childhood in Los Angeles. Cloverdale Inc. recalls the name of the street on which the young Duchess lived with her mother as she was growing up. Together with the second company listed as Riversol Productions Inc., the venture is purposefully designed for the entertainment industry. This means the Sussexes have listed 7 separate companies, including others like Hampshire LLC and IPHW LLC, with this explicit purpose. The couple previously worked under the name Archewell Productions, used for their collaboration with Netflix and Archewell Audio for their involvement with Spotify. These entertainment-focused companies complete the Duke and Duchess's portfolio of 2 publishing companies and 3 investment firms. The couple has been linked to Pekka Publishing, which holds the rights to The Bench, penned by Meghan. They've also been tied to Orinoco Publishing, thought to be the publisher in charge of Prince Harry's autobiography. In March, to celebrate International Women's Day, Meghan turned up in Los Angeles, an apparition in Max Mara and Valentino, to do some good. She'd made the 4-hour round trip from a Montecito home to support Harvest Home, a charity for homeless pregnant women, making her way out of hip eatery, vegan Mexican joint Gracias Madre. She was photographed carrying a black and white Chanel calfskin handbag, an item which reportedly cost more than $11,000. Earlier this month, Archewell's Internal Revenue Service documents became public, throwing light on the finances of the fledgling charity set up in late 2020 by the renegade pair. The documents, as reported by the Daily Mail, show that in 2021, when their star power was at its peak, they raised around $13 million in total and gave out around $3 million in grants to charities. Where things get interesting is when you break down that $19.5 million figure, the vast majority of which came from only 2 very deep-pocketed benefactors. So, calculators out, workbooks open, and everyone looking at the board please. The Archewell paperwork shows that nearly $10 million, or roughly 75%, came from one donor, with the Mail reporting that there's speculation the sum came from Oprah Winfrey in return for the Sussexes' explosive interview. Then there was a $3 million donation from another individual, with the Mail suggesting that person may have been Prince Harry himself, with him dipping into the reported $30 million advance that he got for Spare. But it's one of the smallest numbers that's the most fascinating. Archewell has only raised $4,470 from the public.